Is Universal letting Drake win so he can lose the lawsuit? What up, words? Boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those cash apps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen, I think something's up. 8,500% increase in his music from the last 2 weeks. 1.15 billion in Spotify streams. 10 billion total streams, beating Taylor Swift. All of this stuff is happening right now, gang. In the last month, this guy has gone, I think Nokia even hit #1 for a week quietly. I didn't get the whole lot of dancing, celebrating, but I looked up one day, I saw a report. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think one of them weeks, maybe the week before, Nokia quietly crept up, hit #1 real quick and dropped. So I could be wrong, but I thought I saw that. And that's going to go even further to my case. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it feels like something's happening. This guy is being allowed to win right now and win big. He's winning big, gang. Like, he on like a run right now. And I'm looking at it like this look a little fishy to me. Because out of nowhere, you're doing all these numbers. How do you get an 8,500% increase in music in 1-2 weeks? How? Why? What's going on? Right? So, inquiring minds start to think, are they letting this dude win? Right? And I'm not saying that they suppressed him all the time. Remember all the narratives from the Drake fans? It's been suppressed before they even had any numbers. Before any numbers were released, they're claiming he's suppressed. They're suppressing his music. Like, how do you know that? Why do you know that? This thing just dropped. It ain't even, you know what I'm saying? It ain't been 2 hours. They're suppressing his music. Like, but that was the narrative, that he was being suppressed, which no one was suppressing him, right? But at the same time, what I'm thinking is, you can't necessarily suppress him, but you can boost him. And as you see that this lawsuit, in my opinion, is starting to get getting really spooky, crazy, hilarious. It's starting to continue. Like, oh, I thought he would have dropped this back in January. We thought this was going to get dropped like back in whenever. Boom. No, it didn't get dropped. It didn't get dropped. He's continuing and he's doubling down. He's tripling down. He's gathering evidence. He's looking for, he's trying to find things and have you. Yeah, he wants discovery, right? He wants you to send him the contract, send him the paperwork. We want all the emails in the whole, everybody's email. Sarah, Sally, Susie, everybody. We're gonna have full disclosure. We want all of it because we're gonna find you guys, right? He wants all this down the third. I'm thinking UMG now that this thing is extending. They're like, you know what? No. Work the record, work all the records, pump all the videos up. Boost all this shit. Let's go give him all of it. Because then when he goes sit in that courtroom and say that he was hurt by the not like us, because the lawsuit claims that the defamation caused him injury financially. That's what he's claiming in the lawsuit. So how can you be hurt financially with an 8,500% increase in streams and sales? And you just went, what did the two of them just went diamond? Was it Best I Ever Had and the other one of the other ones, I think it was All Views, one of them songs. And that just went diamond, both of them. So they're going to be like, Drake, like, how are you financially, or how has your career been hurt when you're doing better than ever right now? You can't win a lawsuit for damages when you ain't damaged. Huh? Something's weird, unless they had a conversation behind the scenes, like the Drake fans try to tell me, yo, behind the scenes, they've paid him already. They've conceded. They've already come to an agreement. No, ain't been no agreement. But what happened is, now I'm going to conclude this, that they can, or I'm going to, allegedly, I'm going to say this could be that they could be talking behind the scenes like, listen, we're going to quietly just put this to bed. You're going to come back to, you're going to bring that album, Iceman, you're going to turn that in. We're going to quietly act like this lawsuit just fizzled away. We're not going to do anything. Maybe you'll let the time to submit further information, you'll let it just lapse and we'll just get back to business. Maybe no one has to lose here, right? Maybe we're going to start doing our job, pushing your stuff. Maybe they had a phone conversation one night, right? Maybe he's by the pool in the bathrobe, you know what I'm saying, smoking some hookah, gambling on steak with 2 phones, 1 phone in his hand and other phone, and he's talking to wasn't it Lucian? And they're just like, listen, man, one hand washed up, just get back to business. We know, and we said a lot of things were said, we understand, but we just get back to business. And now all of a sudden, the streams are up, everything's up. This guy's he's back, they're loving it. I'm seeing all day online, yo, this guy, he's #1 again. How could you ever? My guy, my GOAT. So they're having a blast. But they're not celebrating nothing new. They're celebrating all the old shit, right? All these old things getting new numbers out of nowhere, right? I don't know. Has the battle been good for you? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Drake? The battle has been good. It's been good for me. Like, they're calling me this name has been really actually lucrative. My numbers are better than ever. Like, so I'm thinking that what's happening? Either they've talked to him and said, we're both just gonna act like this thing is over and get back to work, or they're doing a sabotage. Like, they're like, yo, we're going to push this guy like we've never pushed him. We're going to double time his numbers, and streams are going to be so high, they're going to be so ridiculous that it's no way he could sit in the court and say he had any type of damages whatsoever. They're going to say, you're beating Taylor Swift right now, gang. You're on a sold out UK tour. Like, you're in Glasgow. Like, how are you losing? So it's going to be like, yeah, for that time and that little bit of span, like what time? What span? When did you lose anything? You only put out 1 album. And allegedly, they're going to look at the paperwork. They're going to shuffle the papers around. Well, it looks like you did 1 album and the album went, it looks like it went #1 the first week. And it looks like you had another hit you had another single that went number. So where are you losing at? You had an 85% increase in sales. Where did you lose? You're going to have to show damages. That's what the whole lawsuit is about. The lawsuit ain't about the lawsuit is not about he called me a pedo. The lawsuit is UMG used that to devalue me. In case y'all don't understand what the lawsuit is about, it's not about the word pedo. It's about UMG using nefarious means, such as that word pedo and that song, to defame him so he could be devalued and they could pay him less when they re-up the contract. But now they got to pay him more because his records are doing so good. So it doesn't make any sense at this point for this lawsuit to succeed. So someone somewhere is pushing the button, and it ain't a button against them, it's a button for him. Right? And it's striking down this. I told you I got a copyright strike. For my Kendrick and SZA show, they striking everything down. They just going crazy right now. They gathering up everything. They like, listen. They try to block the clips. They try to block Kendrick's verse on the clips. Listen, gang, pay attention. Somebody wants this guy to win right now. Somebody wants him to win. Somebody is like, yo, listen, whatever y'all wasn't doing, hey, all of you guys that I stopped from working for the last 6 months, you're back on the Drake. You're back on the Drake. Yes, you too. Jaime, you, all of you motherfuckers, Paul and Mike, all of you motherfuckers, you're back on the Drake show. Get going. Like, gang, listen. So what's happening right now, I believe that they're making it so that this guy is a winner again, right? His fans don't understand that UMG is pushing the button, right? But the simple fact of the matter is, if they go back to trial and this guy is up, case is over. I'm just telling you like it is. Case is over. You can't sue and say that they harm me financially when your numbers are up. All right? Let me know what you think in the comments, man. I feel like that's what it is. If you find something, you think something's different, let me know, man. Head on over to CLBMG.com. Also, check our sponsor out, the black-yeti.com. Make sure you put the dash in there. Head on over there. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the country. They got a lot of good products over there. I know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? Find some. If you got any questions, they got a little box that you can chat with them. All right? They always hit back. Also, every Wednesday night, we go live 9:15 with the What Show. We talk about this, that, and the third. Stuff like this is commonplace with Drake and all kind of urban issues and things of that nature. All right? Let me know what you think. Get in the chat and say something. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.